So what we're doing here is resisted ankle inversion. The purpose is to strengthen the tibialis posterior tendon. A lot of times you see this and you're like, oh, that's a boring PT band exercise for people with weak ankles and ankle sprains. We actually prescribe it often for those that have hip, back pain, knee issues, a lot of stuff. So this muscle, the purpose is to stabilize and support your medial arch. We talk about pronation a lot. Pronation is normal. Pronation is when your foot collapses in and unlocks your foot and allows all the muscles to work to kind of grip and grab like a monkey. But then as soon as you roll off the ball of your foot, you want your arch should kind of restabilize. Even if you have a collapsed arch, your arch should kind of restabilize a bit and resupinate so that you can propel off of your forefoot. If that doesn't happen, your calf muscles have to work extra hard to try to contract and pull on your heel to propel you forward. It can lead to a lot of Achilles tendon issues, among other things, like I said, knee, hip, back. And so what we're doing is this inversion. So you can see we want to go into what's called plantar flexion, or kind of pushing down and in like a Nike swoosh here. The tendon that you should see popping is on the inside of this ankle here, okay? We shouldn't see this tibialis anterior working hard as you pull down and in. Okay, that one is also an inverter, but it dorsiflexes or lifts your foot upwards. So we don't want this one working, we want this posterior tibial muscle. You should start feeling it on the inside of the ankle. Some people feel it more into the arch where that tendon attaches, because you're also working some of your intrinsics to kind of grab and move your arch in. You can feel it all the way up, sometimes even behind the tibial bone here, because the muscle attaches there, okay? You make sure you don't overdo the calf. You don't want to be pushing really hard like a gas pedal to work your calf muscles. Just a little bit down and pulling inward. Make sure that you stabilize, so your knee and thigh shouldn't be rocking in and out. You should be stable through there. And this is going to ensure that you isolate there at the foot. Again, this is just an isolated exercise. It's not the end all, but it's a great way for your brain to get coordinated again with your tibialis posterior. After this, you're going to want to practice balance, single leg work where your arch is controlled with that muscle in a functional way. But for now, if you have a lot of weakness, this is a great place to start to try to train the foot to ground control for your knee, hip, and back stability.